The second insight was the fact that, look, whilst the technology is limited, right, and there are limitations, there are real examples of use cases that can be deployed today that can be transformational inside of an organization. And Mark gave us two specific examples from the way that Salesforce was deploying this technology internally. The first was one that's got quite a bit of buzz on LinkedIn this week, and that's around the fact that Salesforce reduced the size of their customer support team from about 9,000 agents down to about 5,000 agents. By agents, I mean humans in this case, right? And the reason that they were able to do that is they've got an AI agent built on Agentforce handling a much larger number of customer queries now than they had before. Now, we've heard this story before, right? Klarna came out publicly a couple of years ago and said, hey, look, we've created this AI agent, creates a bunch of efficiency on a customer support team. It's as good, if not better, than our human agents in terms of resolution time and customer satisfaction. So this isn't a new kind of use case for AI. Interestingly, right, Klarna has actually rolled that back and said, hey, we made a mistake relying so heavily on AI. We're hiring people again. But Salesforce has headed down the same track, right? They see GenAI and the capability of the technology today is pretty good at handling these customer service inquiries, and so they've rolled out an agent to support their customers in doing that, right? But to me, right, as a customer, this use case makes a ton of sense, right? If I am looking for support or help from a business and I just want my problem solved, I don't really care whether an AI agent helps me solve it or a human helps me solve it, right? I just want it solved with as little pain and friction as possible. So if an AI agent is going to be able to do that for me, great, give me the agent, right? Let it help me and I'll be on with my day. The other element to customer support, right, is that the issues that arise are probably pretty well documented within the business, right? Which is like, users experiencing this issue or has this question. The answer to that is likely documented somewhere, and that allows the AI agent to go and fetch the answer to that and then respond to the human in a way that helps them to solve their query. So I think this is an area that we'll continue to see kind of more adoption from large enterprises and smaller organizations as well, is like, how can we turn on a 24/7 chatbot that answers our users' questions so that they can resolve their issues and continue using our service?